The first 20 seconds after choosing your country and resignations are the most important. They decide whether you conquer your much stronger enemies or get conquered. You load into your country, you press this button, country, policies, advance the research, ignore safety regulations and improve infrastructure. Now you can build 5 factories. You can build one motor, one steel, one electronic, one fertilizer, and one civilian. Now you're gonna go factory Apple 2 and get rid of these 2 policies. You could go research tech right away by like going factory Apple 2. Now what you want to do, you want to auto research, so double click twice, and once it becomes yellow, that's how you know it's going to auto research for you. You also want to buy 3 tungsten. Don't buy from Kazakhstan because it's always taken quickly. South Africa is good, Bolivia is good. 3 tungsten, 1 titanium, 4 phosphate, 4 iron, 3 golds, and if you're making more of the resource, you need 3 copper, but if you're making enough, you don't need to buy any. Also, if you're making more than 3 tungsten, you don't need to buy any. Same for every other resource. Now what you want to do, you want to go military, doctrines, static lines, and basically just wait until your factories finish. Now my factory's starting to finish, and once your factory's finished, you're gonna get enough consumer goods to sell. You could also just justify on other nations, but yeah, once all your factories are done, you go to consumer goods. I should be making like 57 or something. Yeah, 57. Scroll down. If all of these are taken, sell to like countries like Indonesia, you can sell 15, Pakistan 11, Nigeria 11. Also, it depends how big population is. So if I like scroll up all the way, I won't be able to sell any of this to like countries like these, right? Because they don't make enough money. They're not high enough population. Also, if they're accepting another trade from another country, let's say another country is selling electronics, you might not be able to sell enough consumer goods to them. So keep that in mind while you're selling, and also make sure you're making enough consumers. Right now I'm making 20, so I should be selling like 20, let's say 20 to Russia. You want to still be making consumers, so you can keep the sales going, and now you're making point 12. You go max military spending, max government, max education, max research, and high taxes. You also want to look at your leaders. If you find any good research leaders, but don't get level 2 ones. If you get military attack, ground attack, or fortification, so this is pretty good leader pool for me, but it's all random, so you don't know what you're gonna get. And now what you want to do, you're gonna push your infantry up here, make a fort on your capital once you have 15 steel, and make an artillery piece, and that you're gonna move that to your capital. Now you want to make tanks as well. So right now you're pretty much set. You can also build a fort on your other square city, and if Germany attacks, you should be able to defend with all of this with all of this done. And what if you're playing as a country that doesn't have the cities that I had as Poland, right? I had more than 5 cities as Poland, and I made 5 factories. What if I only have like 4 cities, right? So if you have less than 5 cities, what you want to do, you want to make electronic factories on every single one of them, because that should be uh, your main resource. And each electronic factory costs 2 gold and 2 copper, and I made 4, so you're just gonna multiply. You could also get like one more. I should get like 9 golds and 9 copper. Try and make sure you don't go into debt. 9 copper. And basically you're gonna do the same thing as before. You shouldn't go factory Apple 2 if you're making electronics. You want to go right into research tech and auto research everything else. Yeah, right now you're losing a bunch of money. I probably shouldn't have went. You should buy the resources later onto the game, like when your factories are almost done making. Because I'm probably gonna go to that right now. Uh, Also for these nations, you should also be going static lines. Um, yeah, I'm going. I wanted to that. Same thing, leaders. You should only get advanced research because you're only making 4 factories regardless. Or if you're like a 2 city nation or a 1 city nation, you don't need to get any of the ignore safety regulations or improve infrastructure policies because you already have enough money to make the factories that you need. So you need to advance the research. You want to buy the resources again. If you go into debt, see you're making a bunch of electronics. Basically just sell that to whatever country you can. 78 is a very good amount. So 5. 5 is the max you can sell to any country. So basically just like keep spam selling 5. And you should be making a bunch of money for a small country. See right now I only sold like a little bit and I'm still making like 2 million. If I just keep going. So I'm to all these other countries 5, 5. And if you like scroll down, like Belgium won't accept 5. But you could try and sell like 3. 3 might work. If 3 doesn't work, try 2. Just keep going down and try and sell all of your electronics. Right now I'm still making 8, I'm making 5 million. So max military spending, max government, max education, max research. You should go minimum taxes because you're making nothing from taxes as a small country with only 30,000 population. And this also will boost your stability up like crazy. And then you start making the factories that you need, like civilian, all the other factories that I made before. You should also make those. And yeah,